Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is KranksGaming here, and today I got for you a search and destroy gameplay on the map Redwood. Today I'm going to be talking about what I use to run in search and destroy, the class setups I usually use, and the specialists and all that, and just generally what I like to use to run and my play style, depending on the maps really. But today I'm just going to be talking about Redwood in general and the specialists I use and all that stuff. So anyways, let's break down the class. I am using the HVK30 with extended mags, ELO, stock, and suppressed. Suppressor is obviously pretty key if you want to play search and destroy, especially if you want to be stealthy. Extended mags, I like to use that just so I have that extra bullet so I can kill them without having to reload. Stock, so I can peek around corners quicker with my sights already aimed down. In case someone does happen to pop up, I can just move quickly with my sights aimed down and aim at them quickly. And the ELO is just a preferred sight for me. You can also run the red dot sight or even the iron sights on it. It's either way, it's still good, but for me, I always like to run suppressor, stock, and extended mags. I find those are a must for me, especially in search and destroy. Other game modes vary, but right now, search and destroy. Perk setup I'm using Ghost, just so in case I do get a UAV, I'm not showed up. I like to run hardwired because if I go to plant the bomb or defuse the bomb, and they have what do they call it, trip mine or shock charge. Actually, I don't think it worked with shock charge or not, but hardwired does not trip the trip mines. So if they're off camping in a corner, not paying attention to the bomb, they're like, oh, we're good, I have a trip mine there, and someone goes and defuses the bomb, and it's just going to kill them anyway. But if you have hardwired on, it's not going to kill you, and it's going to be an easy defuse, especially if you're trying to ninja defuse. I didn't get any in this one, but I like to try and go for ninja defuse every now and then. Also, I like to run blast suppressor, just because I use my I use the boost a lot. Excuse me, and not showing up in the mini map is just good. Sometimes I will run dead silence instead, depending on the map. Like if I'm playing on what's the map called? I can't remember what the map is off the top of my head, but it's the Infection. That's what it was. It's the snowy map, Infection, because I don't tend to use the wall runs a lot, so I'll switch it up if I'm playing on Infection. But Redwood, I use my boost a lot just to get around in those high areas and get into the bunker and do the wall runs on the rocks and the trees and the wall area in the back of the map where you spawn by the bomb, just so you can get on the walkway. I use my my blast suppressor to get up on those. If not, like if I'm not playing on that map, like I'm playing on Infection, I will swap out blast suppressor for dead silence or even awareness, but usually dead silence. And other perks you can use tracker. Tracker would be a good one, but again, some specialist and some perks will counter that out, your tracker. And cold-blooded is also a good one to use in case they're running thermals, or if they're running oh wait, that's not in that game, not the thermals, but I was thinking of marksman from Modern Warfare 3, because if you use cold-blooded, or if you don't use cold-blooded, they can see you from really far away, even if they're using like a regular SMG. But yeah, that's not in the game anyway, so forget I said that. So, and also if I were not running Ghost, I'd probably run Sixth Sense, because it gives you an idea where the enemy is. But then again, I believe Ghost or hardwired counters that. It won't show you up on their mini map when you're there. And the specialists I like to run, there's a few different ones, but in this gameplay in particular, I like to run Glitch, so Prophet's Glitch. I tend to stay away from the specialist weapons because there's not really any point. Like, the only ones I think would be really good for a specialist weapon would be the Purifier or Spectre's Ripper. Other than that, I usually prefer to run the specialist abilities like obviously Glitch, Heat Wave would be an alright one. Active Camo would work, especially if you're going to do like a Ninja Diffuse or something. Or, what's the other one that's really good? Psychosis wouldn't really work too well, I think. I haven't been a big fan of that one. Or if you use Overdrive, Overdrive would be a good one to get to the bomb site quickly, or get away from a position quickly, and you're just good to go with that one. So some tips I would give to you for playing Search and Destroy is try not to do a lot of wall running unless you're running Blast Suppressor and Dead Silence, because if you're using wall run, you're obviously going to have to use your boost jump, and when you're running, if you can tell, well, you can obviously tell in this gameplay, when I do wall runs, you can hear the footsteps, the magnetic clinking, and all that stuff. So it's good to run that. Yeah. Sorry, I was having a little mind blank here. So it's good to run Blast Suppressor and all that. You want to try and stick with the stealthy perks like Hardwired and Ghost, and also the attachment. You want to run Suppressor. I find that is a must, but if you want to go and run gun with a weapon that's not suppressed, have at it. You can still do good in it, but I just prefer to play stealthy. And also, last thing, I like to take it easy in Search and Destroy, mostly because obviously you have one life, and if you die, you're dead until the next round. But as you can tell in this gameplay, I play pretty laid back and defensively, and I don't really rush in a lot. There's some times I will like rush in, but I don't really tend to rush in too much. Anyways, those are my tips and tricks for Search and Destroy, my class setup, and preferable maps that I like to run with this setup at least, and another setup I just talked about a little bit for Infection at least. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you guys want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.